These are from the dollar store.
They're awesome. You gonna put that one in there too?
Yeah, right here.
So you're not gonna put these in the beds, you're gonna put these...
I'm out of room.
Oh.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the farmhouse. Today we are working outside getting some garden chores done. I have these ranunculuses that have been sitting inside waiting to be planted, so we are going to plant those, and I have a couple other chores in the garden and just around the homestead. So let's get started so I can get this done. I ordered Ranunculus corms from Easy Grow Bulbs back in, I guess it was November, and I did plant them outside. I pre-sprouted them and planted them outside. I will link those videos below for you, but I didn't have enough room in the bed for all of them. But I didn't have a couple didn't survive, so now I have room. So we're gonna plant a few of these in the garden bed, and then I also, and I'll give you guys a close-up in a minute, I also bought some corms from the dollar store, and I planted those, and they have actually done really, really well. So I'm going to show you those, and we're gonna plant those out in the garden as well. This is the raised bed that we put the ranunculuses in, and as you can see, they are loving it out here. I am having to cover it at night. Hopefully last night was the last night I have to cover it, but yeah, they are doing phenomenal. I had 3 that didn't sprout very well when we moved them out here, and I actually have 3 to transplant in, so it's the perfect number. That's what I'm gonna do now, and then I have got to go find a pot for the ones that we got from the dollar store. This one is probably one of the best ones out of that flat of Ranunculus crumbs. So this is gonna take a pretty big hole. Let's put this one in this hole here because I can access it a little bit easier. These are the Ranunculus corms that I picked up at the dollar store. They were very, very tiny when I purchased them, but I am very happy with how they have sprouted and how they're germinating. So I am going to keep these separate from my ones that I bought from Easy Grow Bulb, but I still want to plant these and see how they do. So I'm going to go find a container for them, a pot for them, and put some potting soil, and we'll get those all set up too. I am going to plant these dollar store ranunculuses in a grow bag, and I'm going to do this for a couple of reasons. The main reason is I am running short on pots, and I really don't want to buy any more. And by putting it in a grow bag, I'm able to just pick this up and move it, say, in the garage or even in the house if the temperatures drop to freezing within the next couple weeks. I am going to fill this grow bag with our go-to potting mix this year, which is Pro Mix compressed potting mix. I will link this below. We have had so much success with this year, and it is at Walmart, and it is pretty affordable for everything that we are doing. I actually probably should have picked up 2 or 3 more bags today when I was there, but we're also running out of storage space. So our go-to potting mix, we have had so much success with this. You can head on over to Instagram and see all of our seedlings that are doing phenomenal. So I'm going to fill grow bag with our potting soil. One thing about this potting soil is that it is very, very dry, which is really no big deal. It actually makes it easier to carry the bag. But it needs a good amount of water when you first put it in a pot, and I always like to overfill the pot because it is going to compress a little bit. So have that. Let's lift these out. As you can tell, they look pretty good. Now, whether or not they will actually produce a flower, I'm not sure, but they look pretty good as just the Corms. Sorry, I always say that wrong. I think this one is probably the biggest one. And it has a good, look at the root base on it. It has a good root base. Something I am going to be mindful of with these being in a grow bag. Grow bags do tend to dry out very quickly, even quicker than most pots dry out. So these will probably need to be watered probably at least every day, as long as it's sunny outside. Something I did get at Walmart today was 2 new garden flags. Our garden flags were really torn and tattered last year, so we needed some new ones, so I am going to hang these up. Super excited about them. And while I'm out here, I have to show off the weather vane that Granddad built for me. We had the vane part, the weather vane part, the metal part, but he built this awesome stand for me. Now it is high enough that the kids won't hit their head on it, and it's just so pretty. I am on a roll today, so I am just gonna keep planting. And Jamie came home early from work, so I have a little bit of extra time without the kiddos. So I am going to plant the Honeycrisp apple tree. We also got this at Tractor Supply this year. We got a raspberry and 2 cherry trees, which I videotaped us planting those. I'll link those below for you. But another apple tree. We do have 2 other ones. They're both from Home Depot. One did absolutely phenomenal last year, and the other one, not so much. So we are gonna be contacting Home Depot to see if we can get a refund on that one, which is why we bought this one to replace the one we think that died. So we are planting in a pot, like I've said before. This is not our forever homestead, so we want to be able to take this with us. Biggest pot I can find at Lowe's, and I'm going to fill it with our go-to potting mix. Make sure it's nice and watered. The biggest thing with apple trees and pots is making sure that they drain and making sure that they stay wet. This pot has one of those reservoirs at the bottom, and I'm gonna lift it up a little bit so that we can monitor the water intake of it. And yeah, that's about all. So I'm gonna get planting this, and then I think I have to go work on dinner, but we will see. If you want to see the rest of the planting of the apple tree in the pot, make sure you check out this video right here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me at the farmhouse today. If you want to see more of our homesteading adventures, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I upload a video. And we hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.